Good morning, students. The previous class we saw effects of heat. Now we learn about transfer of heat. Okay. Take a glass of water and put some ice cubes. What happens? The ice cubes melt and disappear. It's because heat energy in the water is transferred to the ice. Okay. Heat does not stay where we put it. Hot things get colder and cold things get hotter. Heat is transferred from one place to another till their temperature becomes equal. அதாவது அதனுடைய டெம்பரேச்சர் ஈக்குவல் ஆகுது வரைக்கும் அந்த ஹீட் இஸ் ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் ஃப்ரம் ஒன் பிளேஸ் டு அனதர். Heat transfer takes place when heat energy flows from an object with higher temperature to a lower temperature. That heat transfer takes place in three ways. What are they? Conduction, convection and radiation. So heat transfer in three ways: conduction, convection and radiation. Now we learn about conduction. Okay. Conduction means the process of transfer of heat in solid from a region of higher temperature to a region of lower temperature without the actual movements of molecules is called conduction. Means in solid the molecules are closely arranged. Did you know? Solid molecules are closely arranged so that they cannot move freely. When one end of the solid is heated, molecules at that end absorb heat energy and vibrate fast. These molecules in turn collide with the other molecules and make them vibrate faster. So the heat energy is transferred. Okay, so the process of transfer of heat in solid from a region of higher temperature to a region of lower temperature without the actual movements of molecules is called conduction. Now, conduction takes place when their temperature is difference between the object. Next, if the area of the object is very large, அதாவது ஆப்ஜெக்டோட ஏரியா வந்து லார்ஜாக இருந்துச்சுன்னா கண்டக்ஷன் எப்படி இருக்கும்? வெரி ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக இருக்கும். ஓகே. நெக்ஸ்ட், மெட்டல்ஸ் ஆர் குட் கண்டக்டர்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஹீட். மெட்டல்ஸ் ஆர் குட் கண்டக்டர்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஹீட். தென் fourth points, liquid and gases also conduct heat but very slowly. Then fifth one, conduction is a slow process. Conduction is a slow process. Why? The particles, one particles absorb the heat and they vibrate faster at its own position. So the process is very slow. Okay. In solid. Next, conduction in daily life. Already we studied metals are good conductors of heat. So what metal? Aluminium is used for making utensils to cook food quickly. Okay. Second point, mercury. Mercury is a good conductor of heat. So we used in the thermometer. Okay. Third one, woolen cloths. Woolen cloths in winter to keep ourselves warm because it is a bird conductor. What is the woolen cloth? Is a bird conductor. It does not allow our body heat to escape. Okay. Next, convection. Listen, convection means its flow of heat through a fluids from a place of higher temperature to place of lower temperature by movements of the fluids itself. For example, drop a few crystals of potassium permanganate down to the bottom of a beaker containing water. When the beaker is heated just below the crystals by a small flame, purple streaks of water rise upwards. Okay. Water molecules at the bottom of the beaker receive heat energy and move upwards and replace the molecules at the top. Listen, the water molecules at the bottom of the beaker receive heat energy and move upwards and replace the molecules at the top. Why? Because the air is low pressure. Okay. When air is heated, the air molecules gain heat energy, allowing them to move further. Okay. Further effort. Warm air being less dense than cold air will rise. Warm air being less dense than the cold air will rise. Cooler air moves down to replace air that has risen. Okay. So, its heat up, rises and is again replaced by cooler air, creating a circular flow. Convection is the flow of heat through a fluid from a places of higher temperature to a places of lower temperature by movements of the fluids itself. For example, அதாவது convection in daily life, hot air balloons, breezes, winds, chimneys. Hot air balloons means air molecules at the bottom of the balloon get heated by a heat source and rise. As the warm air rises, cold air is pushed down and also it's also heated. When the hot air is dropped inside the balloon, it rises. Okay. So first air molecules at the bottom of the balloon get heated, then it rises, then the cool air pushed down and it's heated. Next it trapped inside the balloon, it rises. Okay. Next breezes. During daytime, the air is contact with the land becomes hot and rise. Now cool air over the surface of the sea replaces it. It's called sea breeze. Okay. அதே மாதிரி night time, the air above the sea is warmer. As the warmer air over the surface of the sea rises, cooler air above the land moves towards the sea. It's called land breeze. Next, winds. Air flows from the area of high pressure to the area of low pressure. So, the cooler air and high pressure flows towards the low pressure area. This causes wind flows. Okay. Next, chimneys. Tall chimneys are kept in kitchen and industrial furnaces. As they got hot gases and the smoke are lighter, they rise up in the atmosphere. Okay. So, students, today class is over.